streamed in a while, but I have to say, you can't see me. I like the way this Ralts and Bagon are near each other. It's like they're community day friends, and maybe more. Who knows? Same breeding group. I'm not really sure. Doesn't matter, but maybe it matters. But you can't see the gender, so I don't assume it. You know, I don't assume gender. It's a little risque to do sometimes. You know, people have sensitivities, so I try to appeal to, or not appeal to the sensitivities, but like work with them, you know, try and return the sensitivities with my own, and so that's what I go for. And I hope that's enough for you watching this, listening. There's a Raichu. I thought it would be funny if it was shiny, because I got a shiny Pikachu here once, and I'm not, you know, oh, there's a crescent moon there, and there's a crescent moon in real life, so that's kind of, I'm gonna look at that again. That is fascinating, and it's in the same direction. That is fascinating, I think. No, I don't want Cliff. I'm not a loser, but I'd probably lose to you, just being realistic there. All right, so there's Zigzagoon, and I haven't streamed much lately. Just, you know, look at those Drowsies. That's kind of funny what they're doing there. They're like trying to hypnotize each other. That's kind of crazy. It reminds me of that the N64, that one game. There's like a Drowsy mini game, I think, in, what is it, Stadium, whatever. Yeah, Stadium had the mini games, right? Anyway, so this is close to where I got my shiny Pikachu. I was pretty happy about that when that happened. There's a Caterpie, always on the hunt for that shiny. I'm in a collector's mode with Pokemon, you know. It doesn't mean I've lost the heart for battle. It just means that I want a shiny not to, because my friend sent me his picture once, and, you know, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for all my friends and all of their successes. But I have this face behind that mask where I'm like crying and upset about it because I want one too. But because you want it, that means maybe that, you know, that's pride getting in the way. It's like, if you want something, then it won't happen, type of thing. It's like the desire, it like keeps you away from the thing or the whatever, you know. So that's my current Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds inspired philosophy. Subs though, so not dubs. But we're having a good time. It's Friday night, Terranea Resort. I'm not here to, you know, I'm not here to lounge at a resort, but I am here to, well, I was here to see if this is a shiny Raichu, and it wasn't, so I don't really know. I was looking for Slowpokes, because one of my friends has a shiny. Who is that friend? I'm not going to look through all my friends for that, but shiny Slowbro would be cool, I think. That. We've had a nice crescent moon the last 2 nights, and it was angry last night. And tonight it is fertile, perhaps. Maybe that's where Fertile Crescent comes from. I think that's an area in the Western Sahara, perhaps, but I don't know. Anyway, so I think I'm not seeing any Slowpokes here. I think it's just, it's a good shiny, you know. And I don't say that about any shiny, but I kind of do, so. I've had coffee, if you could tell. Okay. I think, oh, there's a lot of Caterpies. I think I'm gonna stay on the trail because, you know, that's a good thing to do. Okay, it's okay to want things. It's just not, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe not. Maybe that's a translation thing from the Japanese to the English. But you say, like, he beats Jack Atlas, and he's like, you wanted to be king, so you lost to your own pride. That's what he says. It's like, you know. And then you say he's king, and he doesn't even care. It's like, wow. So that's how you be a king, I guess. You just don't care. You don't want it. That's not like what you're really fighting for. That's it. That's the That's the take home there. So I have no problem watching anime to derive existential insight, or maybe humanistic insight. Maybe that's more appropriate there. Look at that hippopotamus with its nose all up in my face there, like that. I got some new Nikes yesterday. They're nice. My most recent ex was like, do people have time to watch these videos? Because it's like some of my streams are like an hour and a half or half an hour long. So, do you? You tell me. You tell me. Nice night out. I gotta say the Nikes are not as comfortable as I would have hoped, but... Oh, my friend got a shiny Lugia in here. Oh, that's Nelson's. Nelson's the Spa and Casitas Terranair Resort Shuttle Parade. That's cool. I like that. So I've gotten some Inkays. I mean, just 2. But in logic, we learned that some means at least 1. So that's cool. It's like cool story, you know? I already have a shiny Luigi. I've had one since like 4th gen. Global Trading Station. Or some such. It was a coordinated Cerebi trade, and I don't know if that falls under GTS technically or not, but that was cool. I have a shiny Ho-Oh too. Both from Naval Rock, from Fire Red Leaf Green or Emerald. I think they're both from Kanto, so I think Fire Red Leaf Green. I don't know. They're both Cotton Master Balls. Different own trainers. I'm not sure if those are real or not. I don't know. I don't like to assume, but those were hard tickets to get. You needed like some special e-reader event thing, and with online trading, it can be kind of hit or miss. You can get a legit version of those, or you can get like a Cynthia's Garchomp that's shiny, and it's like a Master Ball, and it's just it's very dubious landscape there, you know. It's like, anyway, so I'm on this whole like, should you follow your bliss thing, because one of my students had to write an essay about it, and well, his essay got 100%, so I guess that means yes. I think that's, well, okay, yeah, it was follow your passion. I guess we argued convincingly enough that one should. Or it's like, why not, kind of. That's like, when you're young, it's like, why not? What else are you doing with your life? Oh, there's someone covering Taylor Swift here. That's nice. I've heard her like a couple times on the radio. I like her stuff. Like, she can be kind of emo, but like, can't we all? But then also, she has some really nice, like, just good, like, cute songs. This is Shake It Off. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad I came here tonight. Sweet. Think I gotta go and watch this. You can probably hear it. I wonder if this is gonna get like in the copyright YouTube thing. If I play a song while I'm streaming, it Stantler, that's interesting. Some interesting spawns lately. See if we can watch like over the fence or whatever here. Toros, Cyndaquil. That's cool. My family ordered Thai food tonight. Maybe we should have come here. Oh no. Oh, I'm drawing on the screen. I didn't mean to do that. Every time I check a soul rock, it's like checking myself, because that's what my name means, the sun. Check yourself. I missed a Porygon Z event recently in Sword. It was like, but I have mixed feelings about these distributions they do, where there's a winner at a tournament and I can't say that in Pokemon, but they distribute with a winning Pokemon they use. Which is a cool thing to do. Gulping in the water. Gulping water.
A knee-jerk reaction? Yeah, you should never have a knee-jerk reaction to do that.
Haven't walked around here in a while, so I guess it's nice to get back to that. So, that's what I say. I'm having a good time at my new job. I'm just like, the kids I work with inspire me. And, some people feel like pity and compassion towards them, which, I do, like toward anyone potentially, but these kids are, they're diagnosed with autism, and so I work with them at schools for now. Might be homes also, but yeah. Oh, my item bag's full. I had a really good time with that gazebo once. There was a rainbow ring around the sun. It was crazy. But, oh, Celio. It's cool. I'm telling you, there's some cool spawns here lately. But, yeah, so anyway. I don't know if there's not like a right attitude to have per se, but, I mean, sometimes, you could hear a story and it's heartbreaking, sure. Oh, there's a Celio and a Spheal. It's like on top of each other. If there were a Walrein here, I'd freak out a little bit, probably. So, but I kind of learned from the kids too. And I'm inspired by them. One of them gave me origami last Friday, and I thought that was so sweet. He made me want to draw again, and I did. And I haven't drawn something or colored something in a while. I don't know if I was proud per se of what I drew, but I'm happy that I got to draw something again, because I haven't really done that since last year. So it's good to be back on that grind. It's not a grind, it's just you draw when you feel like it. Unless you're a pro, then it's discipline you have to deal with all, Do I want to do this? You learn to cultivate discipline, kind of like I have with research. Although I have, you go through the existential ups and downs. You go through it. But it's good to also have a steely resolve and kind of just go for it anyway. But it's good to, sometimes you need to step back from your craft, and that's just part of the journey. And that's like the passion trap, which Cal Newport talks about. He argues against it. You get a lot of attention with this kind of content, and I say that with the kind of scoffing, but because I don't believe in that. Some people just like to make a lot of noise, and their hearts are in it and their souls are in it, and they're just like locked in a battle. But when you are, sometimes you can lose your mind in it. Dr. Newport's a professor, and a professor of computer science. So, every account I've read, there's a certain attitude in that enterprise that I've come across, and they accept the grind. You got to accept the grind in life. It's sure with some things, but when I hear grind, I like to think of skateboarders too, doing grinds on rails. I think that's cool. I think that's cooler, but I was never good at skateboarding as a kid. So but anyway, I like studying CS and do a little programming here and there, and I think I might be helping a student out soon. I've already started helping him a little bit. It's fun. I'm taking him a little bit on my own journey as a researcher of programming, really like a dilettante, but I got him started on Code Academy. He'd already started a C++ thing there on Code Academy, but we just had fun using the terminal, because I was like, it's taking comically long to figure out how to use that terminal, and they have the tutorials, and you have to go back and forth. We're sharing screens, so it's just a fun kind of experience, really. So this is a kind of stream that has reached a length that could be questioned by someone like my ex-girlfriend, my last ex-girlfriend, and she'll be the last one I have ever. That would be nice, but yeah. Wow, what a nice crescent moon tonight. So nice. I could point this in that direction. Let's see. I think my head's blocking it. There it is. You could see it. It's nice. I defo Instagrammed that. A lot of slowpokes. That's what we're here for. That's what drew us out. It's a slowpoke. I'm speaking right now a little bit like the teacher in the class, the special ed class I was in today for my job, and he has a nice way of speaking. He's a good interlocutor. You could use that word. He flows, in a way that I used to admire in Donald Trump. He could just keep talking on and on, no stops or stuttering. He just keeps talking. And that's an art, really. That's an art. I know people really don't like a lot of his stuff, and they don't like his book, Art of the Deal. I did read some of that audiobook. There's some poll on Facebook I came across that was what book would turn you off from dating someone or something, and everybody there said Art of the Deal. It's holy crap, that's crazy. That people are so that polarized by him or his content. I thought that was a Gyarados that just appeared, but I thought some parts of that book were funny. Personally, I have a bad habit, like a lot of people, I think, of just kind of picking and choosing what I take from books, and I probably buy more than I need. I do finish some books, but they tend to be ones that resonate with me at a certain point in life. Like Red Rising, I gobbled up the first 5 books of that. It's still resonating with me. I'm still waiting for that next book to come out, the 6th book in that second trilogy there. I assume Pierce Brown, the author, is going for a Star Wars type of thing with that. and having 3 trilogies. But, you know, very, very interesting. I think about Red Rising a lot lately. I've been thinking about it a lot. I had a funny thought. No, I'm not going to share it on a Pokemon GO stream, but you can trust I had a funny thought about it. Just trust that, you know. But yeah, working with kids is great. I think it kind of keeps my own inner child alive, even through all my trials and tribulations in life in the last couple years. So it's good to stay spry, good to stay with what one is passionate about, and you know, there's no passion trap as far as I'm concerned. There's just people who have the faith to keep going with what they love, and then those who, you know, we all go through crises of faith, but they shouldn't last long, you know. Then you resolve it and it's all good. So that's what I say. So I've been thinking a little bit more about leadership in the last few days. Like in any kind of domain, really. Like you could be a leader in the domain of relationships. You could be a leader in, what is that? Oh, that's a Spritzy. You could be a leader in work. You know, I mean, there is that American saying, be your own leader, cliches, which honestly, my mind is like opened up more to those like sayings, those short little like cliches. I think the only people I've come across who don't like them are like guys, and that's just kind of boring, maybe, you know, that I would take issue with them. And the passion trap, that's kind of a cliche that people go after too. Follow your passion, follow your dreams, those sorts of things. You know, if you're in a bad mood, then you go after them and you try to deconstruct them, you know. But otherwise, you keep a good attitude and then see where that goes. I think that's the right attitude. So I could be so much more romantic with these streams. Like I could end by saying, thanks for coming on this walk with me, which I just said, but because it is nice. It's a nice night out. You can see. Let's see. Okay, you can't see any of that. Oh well. Just trust me. It's nice. Just trust me. Anyway, I don't think we're getting our shiny Slowpoke today. That's all right. But we didn't accomplish too much with this stream, but it's Pokemon GO. It's an older game in terms of mobile game age. So no need to take it so seriously. I'm just super chilled out now, like a lot of people seem to be, now that we have Biden and not Trump. But anyway, I don't want to get too political on YouTube. So, peace.